The conflict scenario portrayed in the video takes place in a workplace setting, involving a team of employees working on an important project. The key characters are Pavan as HR manager, Ruchir as accounting manager, Vrushti as project coordinator, Deep as senior engineer, and Janvi as junior engineer. The conflict arises when Janvi informs Vrushti that she will not be able to complete a critical data analysis task by the end of the week as originally planned. Janvi cites other high priorities responsibilities that are taking up her time, which creates tension with Deep, who is concerned about meeting the client's timeline. The camera pans into a conference room where Rushdie, Janvi, and Deep are seated around a large table. Papers and laptops clutter the space. Adding to the atmosphere of tension, Rushdie begins the meeting with a sense of urgency. The conflict begins to escalate as Vrushti insists that Janvi prioritizes the project analysis while Janvi maintains that her other tasks are equally important. This leads to an argument between Janvi and Deep, with Vrushti trying unsuccessfully to mediate the situation. Scene 1. Dysfunctional conflict escalates.
Alright, let's go over the timeline for the project. Janvi, I need you to have the data analysis completed by the end of this week.
Actually, Vrishti, I'm not sure I can get that done by Friday, as I have got a few other high priority tasks that are taking up a lot of my time. It's not that I don't want to, but things are getting piled up.
But January really need those number of client presentation next week. Can't you push some of your other work aside to focus on this? It's urgent, otherwise I won't say it.
I understand, but my other tasks are just as important as this. I don't think I can deliver the analysis by the end of the week. I hope you guys understand.
This is unacceptable, Janvi. We have been planning this project for months and the client is expecting those numbers. We already informed you this in advance. I need you to make this a priority, Janvi.
I can't believe we are wasting time arguing over this. Janvi needs to get her act together and prioritize the projects like the rest of us.
Let's focus on finding a solution instead of pointing fingers. We need to ensure we meet the client's expectation and meet our professionalism. It's clear that we are getting anywhere like this. We will reconvene once everyone had a chance to cool off. Let's take a break.
The team members disperse from the conference room, their frustration visible in their body language and expressions. The unresolved conflict hangs heavy in the air, casting a shadow over the project's progress. Scene 2. Constructive conflict resolution. The camera transitions to a more lowered atmosphere as Rushdie returns to the conference room with Pawan from HR and Ruchir from accounting. The members are seated around the table, their expression reflecting a newfound sense of determination to resolve the conflict.
Okay, let's take a step back here. I have asked Aman from HR and Ruji from accounting to join us and help to find a solution for the situation.
Thanks for bringing me in, Kruti. Let's try to understand the root of this conflict and see how we can work together to resolve it in a constructive way. Because being a team is essential to complete a project together.
That's right. As the accounting manager, I am happy to provide any support or resource that could help get this project back on track.
Well, the main issue is that I'm simply overloaded with work right now. I want to deliver high quality results, but I'm struggling to balance everything. It's not that I don't want to, but it's getting difficult to cope up with everything right now. And being a member of this team, all I'm asking is for support.
We understand you, Janvi, but this project is a top priority for the company. And we find a way to redistribute some of your other tasks.
That's great, Sandeep. Rushti, have you considered a reallocation of some of the Jambi's work to other team members?
To be honest, I haven't. I was so focused on getting this project done that I didn't think about the impact on Janvi's overall responsibility. I apologize for that. I think you're right. We should consider your proposed solution if it works.
Well, let us all go through with the current task of Janvi. See what we can shuffle around. I'm happy to lend a hand in the accounting department if needed.
Okay, it seems like we have a few viable options on the table. Now let's prioritize and implement them effectively to ensure the project stays on track.
Yes, sure. Thank you everyone for your input and cooperation. Let's work together to implement these changes and move forward positively.
Scene 3: Conflict Resolution and Outcomes. The team members remain seated around the conference table, their expression reflecting a mix of relief and determination. Vrushtri addresses the group with a sense of satisfaction, having reached a solution that satisfies everyone's need.
Alright, I think we have come up with a plan that works for everyone. Janvi, I have spoken with Ruchi and we have identified a few tasks in accounting that you can hand off to free up some time for the data analysis.
Well, that's great. Thank you. I really appreciate the support from the team to help me manage my workload. Such a great relief. I think now I can focus on my task. Thank you, guys.
And I am very happy to take a few extra tasks as well as to help ensure we meet the client's timeline.
Excellent. I think we have demonstrated some effective conflict resolution strategies here, including open communication, collaboration, and willingness to compromise.
Absolutely. I'm glad we were able to find a solution in the works that for the team and the company. Let me know if there is anything else I can support for this project.
Wonderful. I think we all are on the same page now. Let's get back to work and make this project a success.
Yeah, for sure. Bye bye.
Fade out as the team members disperse, their collective efforts having successfully resolved the conflict in a constructive manner, cover the way for a more harmonious and productive work environment.